Merry Christmas and happy holidays, everyone. So, yeah, you're probably wondering where I am right now because this is not my usual room or anything. So, right now, I'm actually in a hotel with my brother, but right now he's not here. He's trying to go somewhere. Yeah, so right now, I'm all here alone without my brother. The reason why I'm now here and not in my room because I'm trying to get away from everything. I've been feeling really down recently, and seeing my brother right now really just makes me a lot happier, and it's been quite rough recently. So if you don't know from my short, I've posted me crashing out from an editing, and I in the little end message there I said that 2025 is such a horrible year for me. And recently it's just keep getting worse and worse. And up until this point, it's been probably one of the worst years of my life. And I kind of just want to talk about it and explain myself of why this year is such a silent, desecrated, and a thing that is not full of promises. And I kind of just want to just speak to you guys about it and talk about and just trying to vent everything out and just how I've been doing mentally and everything. So, yeah. So, first of all, I kind of just want to talk about projects in general. So yeah, I've talked about Hibernation. I've talked about Diary of the Fallen King, which is a Hibernation side project as well. And I've also talked about my Secret Getaway, which is the sequel to Just Pretend, which is, in my personal opinion, Just Pretend is an incredibly successful project because I was able to fulfill everything that time. So yeah, I kind of want to just talk about them for a little while, and let's just talk with the biggest one right now, which is Hibernation. And just to make it clear, no, I'm not stopping anytime soon. We're doing really well right now. We are planning to put like a little teaser at the end on the main menu. We are planning to do that, and yeah, we refurbished the main menu because we have like an amazing coder right now that have been doing main menu. We're probably gonna do a little showcase at the end, so you guys probably can see what's been happening in the background and the UI and everything. It's been doing really well. I've talked to a few people about this new UI, but we have a refurbished and a revamped version of it, so it's gonna be pretty fun. However, I did tell my audience that Hibernation will come out in 2025 no matter what. Unfortunately, that did not happen because of several reasons. One of the main reasons is the shortage of voice actors. Adrian and me have been mostly doing voice acting. However, we lost probably like three voice actors in total. We have one for Monica. We have one for Monica and Sayori and one for Yuri and Natsuki. Unfortunately, one of them left, and without any like reason, without no anything, they just left. And then the other one, they are sick right now, so I'm not gonna tell who they are. However, that previous voice actor recently left. However, there's no bad blood between us. I wish everything about them the best, and they've been doing. I hope they're doing amazing right now because I don't really want anything to happen because they've been helping us for like 2 years right now, and I kind of just wanted to say thank you for everything what they've been doing. However, we did get a new voice actor recently, and they are amazing. They are incredibly good, and they have been doing almost all of the transmissions voicing right now. There we still need two more. However, yeah, but everything's been doing really well recently on the Department of Voice Acting. However, like I said again, the source of voice actor really pushed this project back into like probably next year. I'm not gonna be sure. I'm gonna talk about Hibernation more later. However, the next part is the other part of Hibernation, which is Diary of the Fallen King. I put out a whole list of schedule on the Hibernation Twitter account saying that, oh, it's gonna be a weekly series thing because this project's gonna be easy. However, with the shortage of voice actor and with the amount of motivation lost after releasing the first episode was insane. I lost all motivation to do Diary of the Fallen King. The script hasn't been finished. It only finished probably up to fourth episode. Until the fourth episode, I still need to do three more. This was a really influential side project for Hibernation. Unfortunately, it was not be able to fulfill because of lack of motivation and a time that I don't have. So those are two promises that I haven't fulfilled, and it is draining me really badly because I wanted to give this the best that I can. I tried my best to give you guys the best that I can. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to do anything because the loss of motivation and everything that's been going on, and that really hit me mentally a lot actually. And the other project that I want to do is my Secret Getaway, which is a much lighter, a much easier to read Alia fanfiction, the second sequel that I did for Just Pretend. Unfortunately, I only finished the first chapter of that fanfiction and haven't been able to do anything ever since. It's probably because the lack of Alia content and that I'm experiencing right now. However, the successful project that I've been able to actually get out is Guardians of the Nexus, which is a big lore drop of what's actually happening outside of the world of Hibernation and expands the lore of it. And the second one is, of course, Just Pretend. I think it's the best that I've made, not gonna lie. Like this, besides Hibernation, it is such a successful project, and I'm really happy I was able to put out a print edition out of it. And a lot of people really love it, seeing that it was the best Alia fan fiction, and it was so heartwarming to see so many nice comments about it. And because I put a lot of effort, put a lot of my feelings into it, it's just not like any ordinary random fan fiction. So yeah, it's really fun to be able to see a lot of like new faces, new people from the Alia community, and it was an amazing time. Not gonna lie. And then we went down again. So if you don't know, right now I'm in my final year of university. After this, I'm going to internship, which I hope it's not gonna be that draining with the amount of time I had. But recently, it's been quite hard for my this semester as well. So everything has been going well up until like 2 3 weeks ago, where I got braided for the simplest mistake that I've made, and I've made an enemy of my group project. So right now, to summarize it, I was the audio editor, as you can see from the short that I made. I was the audio editor for a professional film that I'm currently making right now. Unfortunately, a lot of people, unfortunately, they say it's not enough, even though I put like probably more than 36 hours into that audio sorting, audio editing. I wasn't the best at it as well. I already told them that I can't really do audio very well, but in the end, they just berate me, force me into doing something that I personally are not the greatest at. So unfortunately, it's been like this, and I got berated for the simplest mistake that I made. And in the end, my name isn't actually on the poster, and my name isn't actually on the trailer. So they just decided to scrape my name out of it, and it hit me really freaking bad. All of the effort that I put into post production have been going down the drain, and yeah, it's horrible. It's horrible, you know. A lot of what I considered a really good teammate now is just a bunch of emotionally attached people that are not working professionally, and it blew all of the water out of me because of that simple reason. And I bet they're gonna do the same for the credits, but I don't know if you guys can see it. So yeah, it's been really bad about university life right now, because I think this is the worst semester I've been, and it's mentally hard as well. And I don't know if you've noticed as well, on my Instagram post or in my Twitter post, I posted about my grandma's passing, and I haven't really able to fully talked about her. I do have two grandmas. I have one from my dad and one from my mom. This one was from my mom. Uh, Back then, about 3 4 months ago, my grandma was diagnosed with liver cancer, and it's already stage 4. So she's been doing horrible at that point. So I went back to my hometown just to take care of her. And even though the time I've had with her was amazing, I've got to spend the last few days with her before going back here again, because I'm an international student here, right? Unfortunately, she passed away when a few weeks after I went back here, and I wasn't able to attend her funeral. So my last moment of seeing her was completely gone down the drain, and it absolutely blew everything out of me as well. So yeah, it's been like I've been run over by a truck for so many times, and the truck just decided to reverse back to just destroy me again, all over again, and it's been horrible, and it's been really bad. It's been really bad, honestly. My plan for the future right now is just probably trying to focus more on myself, trying to get better, trying to get everything out of my mind, trying to be a little bit more considerate. And this is final, and I'm only going to say it once, and probably I'm going to put this as a title as well. I will not make any more promises, okay? About my projects, about everything, about anything in life. I will not make any more promises because I'm tired of it. I told so many people that Hibernation will be out in 2025, and it didn't happen. I promised a lot of people that Diary of the Fallen King will be a weekly series, and it didn't happen. I told my audience that my Secret Getaway will be out on autumn and winter of 2025, and that did not freaking happen. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of putting so much promises into my audience, and this time I think I will stop making more promises. I will stop, and I will not give any out more like promises unless I am absolutely sure. So what I will say to you guys is that please do not expect Hibernation to be out in 2026. Please do not expect Diary of the Fallen King to continue, and please do not expect my Secret Getaway to be out. However, I will be still working on those. One promise that I will make is that I will be still working on those. However, if anything happens in my life like this again, I will not probably be returning to those projects anytime soon. I'm not making any more promises. This time, I will do everything at a pace and enjoy myself. It's been kind of hard with 2025 recently, and I kind of just want to say that it's been rough, and I'm trying to focus more on myself on 2026, and hopefully, fingers crossed, that it's a good year. Yeah, I'm not promising that Hibernation will be on 2026. I'm not promising that Diary of the Fallen King will have a second episode soon. I am not promising any of my projects will be out. I'm just gonna promise that I'll be okay. I will be okay. I'll be fine. I'm not like depressed or anything. Of course, it's a bad year, but I'm stronger than, like, I'm just trying to be honest. I'm stronger than most people. This year has been rough for me. However, I will not give up. The projects will continue. However, I will not make any more promises unless I absolutely know and sure that those things will be out. So do not expect Hibernation to be anytime soon unless I said so. Do not expect my Secret Getaway anytime soon, and do not expect Diary of the Fallen King to continue, even though I will try my absolute hardest that it will continue. All right. So thank you guys so much for watching this little event here. I hope you had an amazing Christmas. I hope you had an amazing New Year. And fingers crossed to me, everyone out there that's been having a rough time, that 2026 will be a better year. See you guys.